Hello, good morning all. So, we are discussing the chapter Why Do We Fall Ill? And we discussed about the important parts, that is about the types of diseases and symptoms and signs, etc. The next part we are going to study, that is about the principles of treatment. How can we treat a disease? Okay, so mainly there are two ways to treat a disease, especially one infectious disease. They are the reducing the effect of the disease. First one is reduce the effects of the disease. Okay, or we can say it is a first aid. It can be done by providing treatments like the consuming medicines to bring down the temperature, or to reduce inflammation, etc. And also we are taking, if it is a pain associated disease, we are usually taking the painkillers and others to reduce the pain, or other first aid medicines to reduce the symptoms of the disease. This is what is the first step of treatment. How can we say this? To reduce the effects of the disease. Okay, and also we can have a bed rest to conserve our energy. This kind of symptom oriented treatment or first aids is enough to reduce the effect of the microorganism that is present in our body. And if we are not getting any kind of relief from this first step, we have to enter the second step, that is to kill the cause of disease. So first one is reduce the effect of disease, second one kill the cause of disease. So how can we kill the cause of the disease? Yes, it is by using the antibiotics. So pathogens are the disease causing microorganisms. We are taking antibiotics against this pathogens. And these antibiotics are usually effective against the bacterial disease. It is not effective against the viral disease. Antibiotics are usually taken out or extracted out from the microorganisms. We studied from 8th standard, which was the firstly invented antibiotic. That is a penicillin from one fungus called Penicillium notatum, and it is invented by the scientist named Alexander Fleming. Okay, how this antibiotics works? These are the medicines which can kill the disease causing microorganism. So especially the bacteria. We know that the bacteria, after entering into the body of this any host, human being, plant, or any other animal, it start to produce, or it start to make one protective covering around it to cover the body itself. It is making one hard shelter or covering protection. So usually the antibiotics are breaking the biochemical pathway taken by the bacteria to make this new protective covering. So the bacteria that's unable to make this protective covering, and which results in the death or destruction of this bacteria or microorganism. In this way the antibiotics works. Okay, but the antibiotics are not effective against the viral disease. Why? That is why now also we are suffering from the disease called corona. Why? We can't use this kind of antibiotics against corona or viral diseases because the virus is usually entering into the host cell, okay, to show its life process or for its own metabolic activities. The virus which may use the metabolic pathway or machinery of the host cell. That's why whenever we are taking this medicines against this viral diseases, it may destroy our own healthy or our own body cells. Okay, that is why antibiotics are not effective against viral diseases, but it is effective against bacterial and protozoan disease, etc. Okay. So the next part is about the principles of prevention that we will discuss in the next class. So here today we studied only two topics. What are they? Two principles of treatment. One is reduce the effect of disease. Second one is kill the cause of the disease. Okay, and for killing the cause of the disease, we are using this antibiotics. Then why the antibiotics are not effective against viral disease, and the antibiotics are effective against only the bacterial diseases. Okay, so these are the points that you have to highlight today. Read your textbook and make dots. Okay, write all the important points. Thank you.